Hello there, mamas and papas, boys and girls. Welcome to yet again another episode of the MTN Super Falcons show. My name is Osereme Inegbenebo, and as you know, on the show we bring you only the very best that the Super Falcons have to offer. Now, speaking of the Super Falcons, as they prepare for the biggest FIFA Women's World Cup ever, hosted by Australia and New Zealand, FIFA have announced the sale of over 500,000 tickets to countries from around the world, totaling to over 120. That is super huge. Anyways, just before we download all that we have for you today, and today's show, by the way, is centered around Asisat, Oshoala and Rasheedat Ajibade, our very own Super Falcons stars. We will go for a quick break, and I will see you when we get back.
Hi. Jay, you sabi play. Oh, yeah, make we play. You feel good for real life, but now game world we do. If you give me pass, I go give you both. Khaki no be leather, my body share you know. Oh yeah, oh yeah, MTN game world. Oh yeah, make we play. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Turn up unlimited fun on MTN Game World. Visit MTN Game World and enjoy over 700 games. No ads, no in-app payments. MTN, everywhere you go.
Welcome back. This is still the MTN Super Falcons show. Now, just so you know, Nigeria, the Super Falcons of Nigeria, will be making their 9th consecutive appearance at the Women's World Cup. This is no easy feat, and of course, we are rooting for them. Now, speaking of our Super Falcons, one player that we will be looking forward to, and I mean, our radar has picked her up all the way in Spain at La Liga Femenil. I'm talking about none other than Asisat Oshoala. Now, she's been doing fantastically well. She's been fantastic, and she recently just scored 2 goals for the Spanish Giants of Barcelona. Let's see how she created that magic.
Barred because of NIN? Visit the closest MTN office near you or scheduler.mtn.ng to book an appointment.
Will Asisat Oshoala ever cease to amaze us? I don't think so. Well, I'll also have you guys know that Asisat Oshoala's Barcelona has qualified for the Spanish Super Cup final. Well, and now you know, of course, we keep you updated with everything happening with our Super Falcons home and abroad. Now, speaking of which, I'll have you know that it is the best time for you to follow us across all social media platforms. It's at MTN NG on Instagram and Twitter, and it's MTN Nigeria on Facebook and YouTube, and of course our very own page, a Super Falcons show. Now it's time for us to shift attention to another Super Falcons star. I'm talking about the lady with the blue hair. We're talking about none other than Rasheedat Ajibade. And for Rasheedat Ajibade, education is just as important as a football. Now, through her foundation, she has gifted cash prizes to 10 lucky children. Well, let's take a look at what the inspiration behind this was.
Staying on her feet, managed to get the pass back to Unamono, who delivered a delightful ball to Ajibade, who stayed on.
My foundation gesture of support for the 10 recipients of the Rush Scholarship Fund. One was bet out of a burden. Two was bet out of experience, being in that situation of not being able to feed the bills or not being able to pay my school fees. That was in the past. And three, I understand the power of education. I understand that education is powerful. Knowledge is powerful. Knowledge is light. And the higher the light you possess, the lesser your level of ignorance, the lesser the darkness inside of you. So I want people to get exposed to all of this. I want whichever way we can support people, reach out to people, to help them acquire this light, because I also understand the fact that education is expensive sometimes. Not everybody could afford all of these things. And for me, I understand the fact that education for me is not just going to school to learn the A, B, C, and D in the school. Whatever would add value to you. The motivation to help students with their outstanding fees is in line with my passion for education, my passion for self-growth and development, my passion for value, adding value to oneself, and also giving back to the society in any way that I can. Because even as I'm also still playing professionally, I am also chasing education in all forms that I can. And I also want to help a lot of people along their path as well, as much as I can.
Well, of course, that was Rasheedat Ajibade speaking to us about the inspiration behind gifting those lucky children all of that cash. Anyways, make a date with us still next week, as we'll be catching up with Rasheedat Ajibade as she gives us her views on the Super Falcons South Central American tour ahead of the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. And that's the much we have for you today. Or not. Well, we have got a trivia for you, our lucky viewers. It's a simple question. And this is it. How many editions of the Women's World Cup has Asisat Oshoala attended? How many editions of the Women's World Cup has Asisat Oshoala attended? It's that simple. Drop your answers across all our social media platforms, and the first of 5 lucky people with the right answers get to win a lovely gift courtesy MTN. I can't tell you what the gift is, obviously, but you will find out. Well, that's it. It's a wrap for today's episode. Remember that you can catch the show right here on NTA 9 a.m. every Tuesday, and of course on MTN's Ayoba app. My name is Osereme Inegbenebo, and I will see you next week. That's bye for now.